Alright, how's it going? Here we are finally. I guess, what, 4 weeks after the kickoff of the expansion, we're all ready to roll into the raid. So the raid we're doing tonight, the only one that's open, Uldir. Super excited about it. 7 bosses. Probably might get 3 or 4 of them down. I know some of us have done these bosses in beta. I know we did Talok, Mother, and Zekvaz during the beta test events, but so hopefully we'll get 3 or 4 of them down now. I'm not supposed to be pulling until 9:45, so oftentimes it takes the group a little bit of time to get together. I figured I would just start streaming early and we could chat for a few minutes, but hopefully we'll be starting this up soon. So right now we're right here, Heart of Darkness, in the Nazmir zone. Here's the raid right here, and there's the entrance down there. A little bit of history on what Uldir is. Uldir is a Titan facility that the Titans used to experiment on the old gods and trying to understand the void and what makes them what they are and things like that. So most of the bosses in here are either protectors, Titan protectors of this facility, or they are the offspring of the Titan experiments against the old gods. So we're going to we'll be running this here very soon, but just kind of waiting around at the moment. So we have a pretty good sized group. Usually it's about usually averages 12 to 14 people, so hopefully we'll have all that tonight. And I know a few folks who are not able to come. I wish everybody would be able to, because it's a lot more fun with the more people you have. But so we're hanging out. We're hanging out at the moment. Let's see. So first boss is going to be Talok. You know, this is kind of a joke, little inside joke with Blizz, because this is actually a boss that's on an elevator. Now you have people that get killed on elevators all the time, and they refer to those elevators as the elevator boss, but this guy's actually on an elevator and you're fighting him there. He's not too tough. Mother's got an interesting set of mechanics. So Mother's one of the Titan creations meant to protect the place, and she's wanting to purge the corruption that's in there, and she believes you're corrupted, so she wants to purge you as well. Now this fight has like 3 rooms with barriers in between, and you want to sort of work your way through the 2 barriers, but every time somebody passes through, it does raid-wide damage, so you got to be careful who you send through. And when every time somebody passes through the barrier, it spawns an ad that somebody has to pick up, and so you have to have probably the first group or the first 2 groups that go need to have a couple of AoE DPS and a tank and a healer, and then you just sort of pass people through, and you have to get them through in a certain period of time or she blows up the first room. So it's just basically that repeating over. There's some lasers in here too, which is kind of fun. This guy, from what I'm seeing, is not much of a fight. From what I'm hearing, basically he does knockback, and if you put yourself against a wall, you're fine. So, I mean, that's basically a tank and spank. This guy's got a lot of interesting mechanics, and this is the only one of the 3 of the 4 I've done. Several different phases, a lot of different mechanics. So this is going to be the first one I think is going to be really fun. This one just takes a little bit of coordination from the group. This one just takes a little bit of people not standing and stuff. This one is a tank and spank. So this will probably be the first one where we have problems, and I'm expecting us to get 2 here, if not 3 here tonight. So hopefully we'll get 4 down. Looking forward to getting some loots. The loot out of here starts at 370. Is that on heroic? We're not on heroic. We're on normal. So the gear out here starts at 355. Now I'm at 342 eye level now, which is it's not bad considering, um, you know, we're just picking stuff up from world quests and a few of the mythic dungeons and stuff. So, so yeah, so 355 plus, so that'll be good. I don't think there's any mounts in here. A couple of Azeroth pieces of gear. Oh, that's nice. You can kind of see what the Azeroth traits are for these. I don't think you can pick them. No, but you can at least see them. So laser matrix. That's probably everybody. Blessed. That's going to be a holy. So I get a shadow word pain buff. Shadow word pain to shadow men buff. That's not very exciting. Oh, here we go. Group's forming. So I was just filling time while the group formed. We've got 5, 8, 11 people so far. That's good. So we definitely have the minimum we need to get through here. How many healers? Oh, these are pets. So we've got 9. So we don't have enough. I'm sure the others will be on. So we've got 1 healer. I'm the only healer. Well, that's not good. Well, we'll get Buddha on. Buddha will be healing as well. 2 healers for 10 people is fine. We need NB on in. Alright, Buddha's switching over. That's good. The group formed on time. That's awesome. Okay, so hopefully Buddha will be healing. 3 pets. What are these? So we got Borka, he's a hunter. Asme's pet, she's a warlock. Oxmodius, okay, he's a death knight. So there's Asme. So somebody's asking me about if I have mats for weapon enchants. So we'll be cranking up voice in just a minute, which will make this way more entertaining than just me talking, because these guys are very, very entertaining. Hang on. What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing this. I don't know which one he wants, so I'll just give him that one. Alright. Yeah, they're summoning me. I'm standing outside the instance. Standing outside. Outside the instance. Boys. I wonder if they're inside. I'm going in. Here we go. Our first foray into the raid. Kind of a cool splash screen. Asme's inside.
Power to the Forsaken.
Ooh, look at that.
Talok survived the Amod strike. We cannot let this monstrosity stand between us and Gahum.
Did I just start the... I hope I didn't start the encounter. I just ran forward and the RP started, so... Tendril of Gore. Talok. Talok is controlled by the Tendril of Gore. Talok is a Titan defender. So that's Oxmodius Eye Chewer. Alright, good. Is there another Warlock? Cool, everybody's getting in here. So excited. Been a long time since we raided. We all quit halfway through Heroic. Well, most of the people quit halfway through Heroic, and we didn't get to finish out the last raid in Legion, which was a bit disappointing, but you know, things are what they are.
You will never find a better deal.
Nice to have a repair dude here. But, so it looks like everybody's back and all excited about doing our business here, so. As soon as everybody gets, I'm going to drop a minor feast. Alright, we're waiting on our tank and our demon hunter. Looks like they're getting voice mode enabled. Like I said, they'll be a lot more entertaining than I am. There we go.
Goddamn auto draft. Fuck you.
Dropping a feast.
Can you please watch the language?
Oh, drop it like it's hot.
I watched it.
Oh man, I should
That was
probably
the
get
edited
Ray.
version.
I still haven't seen that MV dude one.
Damn.
I don't either.
What's that? I'm killing Branch Lord Aldaris.
Man, you have 60 seconds.
Suck a dick!
Give it over this. Ground rules.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Were you being serious with the ground rules?
I mean, I would like for people to show up on time. That'd be
I'm about to get
man.
some sick
I
loot
thought
for the...
Shits and
Never mind, I
giggles.
just got a splinter. I'm gonna need a summon.
I think you need an invite first. No, we already got that.
He's in here. He's prompt.
Prompt.
Orca, do you have any strength flasks, or can you make one?
Man, don't wear it out.
I always love it when the Horde and the Alliance build like giant fortresses within spitting distance of each other. Like, holy shit, how did you guys let that happen?
I don't have the materials to make any.
Fortresses?
Came
Not
without
staying with
flask.
us anymore?
Flask.
I mean,
Flask?
Jason's not healing, is he?
Need.
Oh,
weed
damn,
and
sorry.
fire and
Oh
spawn.
shit, I'm gonna need another summon. Wait, no, never mind, it works, it works.
I got Dan's Guardian spec.
He.
Yeah, I mean, someone
Here
gotta
we
do
go.
it.
And the
Did you,
smoke running around the floor, so 120 to lead as well.
Did you promptly scream at Jason?
Hey, Zach! Are you getting on? Alright, waiting on you.
I couldn't hear him, but did he say tell Joe to go fuck himself? Is that what?
I think so. Something like that.
I haven't heard Jason cuss since, 2006.
Oh,
6 seconds ago. He told you to go fuck
That's in
yourself.
some game we were playing, I'm sure.
No, it was, well, in 2005, I
Something
think.
where like he had to say it to win.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he did do that.
He said it sometime.
Alright.
I think he got paid in 2005 to cuss, and then at one point I got him to say he fucking ninja'd it, and then after that was in 2006, and after that he hasn't cussed anymore, except for the game.
Pulling. 3 minutes behind.
That's not true.
What?
Said stuff during those games we played.
That's what Kyle was saying.
Oh, okay.
What are you saying, Morgan?
I said I'm pulling. We're 3 minutes over.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I mean, go ahead.
Oh, feign death.
Have you been to the Iraqi basin yet?
Okay, can you throw down a stone for Jason?
Oh, now they want my stone.
Don't worry, the other guy will get it.
All these laggards.
Hey, there he is. I can see him. Wait, maybe you can. I still do not see him on.
I had it already.
The indie guy?
Oh no, not him.
So we're looking at 15.
Yeah, no, I don't see him at all.
Looking at 15 and 3 healers, which is about right.
Oh.
Oh my god. These fucking kids take forever.
Alright, I need to see if that guy's got his...
I think I know why. I don't think he's in the group thing. Hang on.
I mean, if he's on my friends list, I should be able to summon him. Or add him to the chat.
Yeah, do that. Maybe that's why.
Dan's flapping.
It's a repair bin right here at the beginning.
Now
That's
he's
nice.
sitting, and now he's
Yeah, that was
flapping.
nice, right?
Airbender. Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I mean, just gonna go ahead and start killing these fucking tentacles. So. Oh, you're okay, you're gonna that one.
Oh! Oh! This is bloody.
Suppose you're supposed to swap?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm not taking damage. I have a debuff. Ravage Plasma, 13,000 damage per second.
Alright, go to the left.
My pet.
Oh, he's whacking me.
In there.
Alright, then after this, everybody just get back to the door. Okay, because I don't know. I guess the boss will go center, but
Where do I go to get my coins?
What the shit?
Transmog vendor back in town near the boat.
Too late.
Alright, I'm
Apologize.
doing almost 11k heals. It's about 50% more than the next person, which is as it should be. Of course, I should be out healing everybody because that's just how it is. It's a good start.
Alright, let me see if I can figure out why these. How you.
I just didn't about everything. Let me see if it works.
Let's see. Does this guy drop a wand?
Nope, that didn't do it.
So it looks like. Ooh, that's cool looking.
Can you only get 2?
Yeah, you can only get 2.
Yeah.
What a bunch of crap.
It's a cool looking wand. I'd like to get that. Mother. Offhand.
Just
Uldir.
give me another summon, Jason.
Yeah, let me send my boys out on missions. I'll be ready.
Time boys.
There's always like blue question or exclamation points. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Staff.
They're all for Azeroth power.
That would be cool for a steampunk
turn in a bunch of
transmog.
expensive crafting materials for 500 Azeroth power.
Is Josh gonna be here?
No, that's gonna work late.
He won't be home at all tonight.
My fucking pet is glitching out.
Hey,
Like he won't go in the room.
Oh.
No.
Alright, so on this dude,
God
if we're
dang.
gonna pull him, he's gonna.
Goddamn.
He's going to
Dang.
shit some blobs, and they're gonna chase after you.
Warlock
Be
closet
careful
to
about letting
improve.
them hit you. But then he's gonna give you a debuff, and you'll be dropping blood pools, and you got to be careful about where you drop them. And then he throws his weapon, and then runs and grabs it. Wherever he throws it and grabs it, clears the blood pools there.
I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm gonna go and just go to the fight real quick. So like where we are, like over here. There's gonna, so we'll try to keep him about over there. So tanking the boss, it's got 3 phases. First phase is he's going to put a thing called plasma discharge under people. You'll see red swirls underneath you. What you want to do is try to run over here to blue or along this edge of the room back here. I think it's a 3-second drop, so you will put 3 puddles on the ground. After, well, it's like 9 seconds. I think you'll put a puddle. You put 3 puddles down. So what you want to do is it'll put a dot on you if you stand in it. So just drop a puddle, move exactly beside where you just put your puddle, drop another one, move exactly over to the side again, and then drop another puddle. 3 people will, I think, is the limit that's supposed to be afflicted at a time. So whenever other people are running over, just make sure you're not gonna run into each other and start pooping and like blocking off lanes for people to move. That's the main ability from phase 1. The rest of the moves involve he's going to target a tank to like slam down his hammer. So whenever he slams it down, it'll clear some blood. So whichever tank gets afflicted, they need to run over here. He'll charge them, slam down, and then we just reset his position back to skull. After so long, he'll go to get his hammer. So everybody needs to, all the ranged and healers can pretty much stay dead center. But all the melee will have to watch out because whenever he casts his ability, which is retrieve cudgel, whenever he goes to retrieve it, he'll trample anybody that is in between him and the rod. So, yeah, he'll just gonna run over there and get that. And the last thing he does is called Sanguine Static. It just turns around and it's a line that juts out, focused on a player. If it does it to a ranged player and to a melee player, if everybody is pretty much centered up over there behind him where green is set up, if you just run over to that side of the room, whenever he does the Sanguine Static, it should just pulse at you if you're targeted with it. and then it shouldn't hit the rest of the raid. So, but that's pretty much phase 1. Just drop your stuff off at blue. Don't be in between where the tank goes when he's using his cudgel. And then once he goes to retrieve it, don't be in between the cudgel and the boss. So just watch out for that. And then if you get the sanguine static, just try to go to green, and then everybody's gonna stay centered up. So phase 2, this is an elevator, so it'll start to descend down. Pretty much, it's just do you want to soak slimes or do you want to tank the slimes, Joey?
Either or, I don't care.
Yeah, there's Coalesced Blood that needs to be tanked, and they're going to do their own AoEs in the ground, so they'll just have to be kited around the elevator as the fight goes on. And then there are volatile droplets. They're going to fixate on a random player. If we all stack up and you guys are behind where the tanks are, which I can actually mark us, if you're behind where we are, then that one tank can intercept the droplets because they'll explode as soon as they touch a player. And that's pretty much phase 2. Outside of that, there's going to be a beam, so if everybody looks straight down on the ground, there's like a grid beam that'll be coming up. It'll probably kill you if you get hit with it, so if everybody just needs to look at the ground while we're going down the elevator, and you'll be able to see where the beams are coming from.
You should kind of get close to the edge of the platform, and you can angle your camera so you can see what's coming up from beneath, and that'll give you plenty of time to get away.
And you can fall off the edge.
You can fall off the edge, so just don't run off. After we get through phase 2...
one more thing on phase 2. When the elevator gets about 10 feet off the ground, you want to jump off of it, because if you're on it, when it touches down, it's going to stun you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did not know that.
I don't know, it was like 6 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, I did it on a beta, when we did it on beta.
Yeah, it will stun you, so jump off it before it touches down.
Okay, and then the last phase is just like phase 1, so we're gonna try to put our bloods on like the back part of the room. He's still gonna throw his cudgel, he's still gonna go retrieve it. The only other difference outside of that is that there will be the little slimes that will fixate and need to be popped by the tank. So outside of that, that it's essentially the same. Just the tank who doesn't have the boss will pop the slimes. So that is it. Does anybody have any questions?
Where do I stand?
In the center.
Stand in the center. Drop poop on the blue. Run from the blobs.
Yep, I think once we actually get to the third part, it is, like, he doesn't have a damage increase or any rage time or anything, but once we get to the third, like, when the elevator touches down, we go in the third part, we have a lot more room to work with, so we'll probably just less stone pull to try to get us out of this tiny arena, because the next arena is a lot bigger, so we're going to try to get out of it as quickly as possible, so we'll just go ahead and last stone pull, so.
Alright.
Jared, why don't you be main tank and I'll grab the...
Probably not going to use my tokens, my reroll tokens
other
just yet.
Question for Targaryen. Do we have flask in the bank?
I don't think so. I might have put an agility one in there. I'm not sure.
Okay, let me double check that because I do need a flask. Forgot to buy those.
I don't know that you're going to need it right this second.
Yeah.
I don't think the boss is going to be worthy of it, and I don't want us all to be put off. We're already 15 minutes in and we haven't pulled.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, flask or slot going because that daggum plant is really rare.
Yeah.
They're like 4,500 a piece.
Yeah.
Jeremy, Jared?
You want me to take the slimes?
Yeah, you tank the slimes and I'll grab the ones that are trajected at hitting people. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah. Out of 1,000 herbs I picked, I got about 12 of the anchors.
I only get them from dedic.
Is that working?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiated. Plasma collection.
Make sure if you're ranged, you're in the center of the room. And then go to blue if you're dropping your discharges off.
So super happy to be raiding. Just can't express it.
Watch the single stack. If you're getting targeted, you should be going toward green. Another plasma discharge will be in 17 seconds. Alright, he's doing cudgel, so don't be in between me and the tank.
I prefer cuddle.
Do you move him back?
Yeah,
He takes a second.
I'm taking. He walks back and then he'll walk over. So make sure you're not in between him and the cudgel. All right, he's gonna go. Make sure you watch out on his way back in. Okay. Plasma discharge going off in 8 seconds, so get ready if you get it. Make sure you move toward blue, single static, watch out for that.
I walked right into it.
Alright, we're going to the next phase. We stack up on star. Everybody see where star is?
Yes, oh, you're a star.
Alright. Alright, here we go.
And the beams come through the floor and they go all the way across the map.
So we won't have to kite over time because of the bloods.
You can usually see the beams coming though.
Oh, I missed them both.
I don't see any beams. They might be.
I don't see any beams yet.
I don't either. I wonder if that's on heroic.
I don't either. They might be heroic.
Could be heroic only, okay. Alright, that's good. No beams.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was LFR on beta.
Yeah, it was.
That'd be fun, LFR.
Oh, it wasn't.
You're running out
off.
of space.
I know. I should have kept kiting.
Just running through the red real fast isn't that awful.
The ground is coming. Get ready to jump. I'll tell you when.
I'm gonna keep him where Skull would be.
Jump,
so
jump off.
Oh, God. Well, 10 seconds.
I'm gonna take the hat off of you.
Yeah,
that was good.
That's fine.
Resume collection.
Oh, that's a bad start.
Focus the ads.
Yeah, kill him first.
Off, and then we'll switch back to boss.
Yeah, I think we should.
This has kind of turned into a cluster, but
Yeah, I think we should
there's a
safer off.
conflict.
stay with the tanks.
Watch out for the single statics coming. Alright, there's a droplet up, Jordan.
Got him.
Alright, don't be in between me and the boss.
Alright, so 2 radiances. Let's get our atonements going again. Should be fine.
Ran to the wrong spot.
Cudgel retrieval.
After we get food leveled off, let's get a B-Rails out on Illidan. Watch out for Sanguine Static coming. Alright, Cudgel should be coming soon.
I just dropped a barrier just because. I didn't feel a need to.
Alright, let's not have to worry about DPS.
Everybody move away from Star. Everybody move like as far away from the
Focus on the boss.
Yeah, because I forgot he does. I think he does raid damage that goes off with the further we are away from him whenever he slams down, so...
you're right.
If it moves further away, it should be less damage. Sanguine's... Alright, watch out. Sanguine's static, coming in 13 seconds, so get ready. He's gonna do one of those cones. Alright, Sanguine's static, coming in 6. Watch out. Got Cudgel coming. Alright, don't be in between me and him. Try to get away from where I am.
I'm actually out of mana. Our mind bender rolling. Mana build back up. That is super unusual for me. But it's early days here, so.
Oh shit, I'm out of room.
Huh, I won.
You hit one of the little ad things.
Can I get a B-Rose?
Hey, I got him.
Watch this thing on static.
Yay! Not bad.
Hey, good one shot.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
I got Sanguicell, what is that?
It's for crafting. Someone for mythic.
Someone res me?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Well, we're going to, but nobody wants to.
Oh, wow.
I'm not clicking for bonus. Oh, sorry. I'm not clicking for bonus.
Yeah, I'm saving my bonus for the staff drop, which I think is the third boss.
I mean, I'll take 365 gloves with haste on them.
It's pretty good.
Alright, one down.
2 pieces. Yeah.
Well, you know, I didn't want to brag, but I mean, you know, some guys just walk in the light.
My heals per second was higher, but overall heals, I got beat out by the shaman, and that's probably because I ran out of mana towards the end. So.
Alright,
Clearly you can see with the
so,
mechanical type build,
onward.
Titan facility.
Good job, guys.
Very nice.
Good job, everybody.
It looked a lot more chaotic on the video.
We're a bunch of fucking
Yeah, hit this. Hey, baby, open the door.
Ah! Thing spawned!
Oh!
Oh, hello.
Oh! Poor Steven.
Somehow, something else aggroed, so.
Now those spawn, I forgot about that. They spawn in the other room.
Oh, speaking of, I need a summon because I definitely. Oh no, there's still shit. Okay, I'll help.
Part of the reason I ran out of mana, not thinking that I didn't play my mind bender enough. So I have to be aware of that. I'm not used to it really being something to terribly focus on because I don't usually run out of mana.
Oh my god, keep
No
coming.
more. Yeah, we probably got a few waves of it before. I guess I'd rather just
another rot.
Yeah, they don't put any bites on anybody though.
Oh, thanks, Blaze.
Oh, they blow up. There you go, Hey, here's the door.
So
Hey,
I was trying to say.
Becca, can you set up a summon stone, please?
Mother.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so
Yeah, so the talent.
This will be interesting. There'll be a little bit of time we're going to spend coordinating this, so you can expect a little bit of downtime here.
well, while he's going, I'm just gonna go and summon. X1 fight. So she is technically a 3-phase fight. We have these 3 chambers here. As soon as we initiate her, the chambers are gonna start slowly gaining energy. Once they reach 100 energy, they're gonna purge everybody that's in the room. So the trick is to pass people through that blue grid one by one. Every time somebody passes, the raid will take a little bit of damage, and an ad will spawn. Before I go over that, just to go over what happens in this room. Pretty much, she's just gonna do like a wind tunnel thing. Like there are gonna be two vents that are on the right and the left here, and there's gonna be wind, and it's gonna blow one way or another. Any kind of move speed increase and stuff like that to run the opposite direction. This is what you have to do, because if you get pushed to the end, you'll die. She also just does a front cone attack called Sanitizing Strike. I can actually dodge it, or Joey can dodge it, so all we do is we're going to put her up kind of flush up against the wall, the barrier there, and face her, actually mark it, and face her one way or another. So we'll be up there, like right on the opposite side of the wall, and face her the left or right, but pretty much just watch out for which way the wind's blowing and go against it. That way you don't get caught in the thing. Don't ever be in front of her, because she will do like a strike that'll hit you. After you pass, there's going to be an ad that will spawn. Trying to remember what its name is. I think it's Remnant of Corruption. It just does pulse damage. One of them will have the ads will have a cast bar that if we don't interrupt it, it will do like a ton of raid damage. I think put a dot on everybody. Whenever you pass, there'll be an ad, and you need to make sure you keep interrupting it. But it needs to be tanked too, because it hurts. So either me or Joey will pass through first, and then after that, I'll send like a DPS or two over, and then a healer, and then after that, we'll slowly just start putting DPS over one by one until we get to the next room. Second room, I think, is pretty much the same. I think that there will be ads that'll just randomly be in the room in that one.
I should either go with the first group, or I should be saved for last, since I'm better at smaller groups and larger single target healing.
Probably put you in last and let Dan go over first. I don't think that damage is going to be too crazy, so he can just hide everybody. But the second room, I think there are just some ads, but it should be typically the same. And then there would be another chamber, so we'll have to do the same thing over. And then once we get to the third chamber, she's going to take 100% increased damage, and then we're going to lust, and then we just need to burn her down. So.
Did you mention the laser beams?
That's in the third room, right? Yes. Yeah, that's third room. Okay, so in the third room, as we're burning her down, there will be laser beams that will be coming down from the ceiling. I think they're in a cross shape.
Yep.
So we'll just have to come down and... I'm sorry, what?
I said the new videos show just like a vertical fence of multiple beams with a gap in them.
Okay. So
well, there's two different ones. There's the ones that slide across the room, and then there's the cross that falls down and then starts spinning.
Okay.
Okay, I guess the one I watched didn't have the one that was vertical. Or at least I didn't see it, so...
I was gonna say, I don't remember that either.
Yeah. In the third room, just watch for the beams. You have to keep your eye out at all times for when they're coming, so because they'll kill you really quick if you hit with them. So.
The one that Fat Boss did was beta, and I'm not sure Hazelnutty did one too. That's the one Foog is referring to. So we have conflicting videos.
Okay, well, anyways, for those, we'll just get in here and see it. So that's pretty much. Oh.
Nivy's trying to fix BNet chat because it's really weird. I can't find them either, and I have them on my friends list and everything.
You might just need to close out his client and like do like a small update.
Update. Yeah.
Voice problem.
That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna keep like red rovering people one at a time.
You want to consistently have the same few people go like first. So you need people with interrupts over there first, if nothing else. They don't send like warlocks and stuff like that.
Definitely need interrupts.
So, is it per person that a mad spawns?
I think when the first person goes through, you have 3 seconds till an ad spawns. Then if another person goes through after that 3 seconds.
Every time somebody breaks the barrier, there's an ad.
Yeah.
So I can send in 3 people or a couple people at a time.
Yeah, I think it's like 3 at a time. The big thing you gotta watch out for is every person that goes through makes the raid take like 14,000 damage. So about 3 is our limit.
Can you, is the beam wall there considered an actual wall?
Yes, it is. Once you cross, you will not be able to hit the boss or assist the raid in any way.
Yeah,
actually, AoEs do work. So if you can put an AoE...
Beta, but I don't know that they do now.
Oh, okay, I might change it.
Yeah.
Can my pet? My pet will just stay, won't it?
You can. I mean, you can try sending it. It might just stay, but there will be.
From what I've heard, you can't target anything that's on the other side of the wall. So like healers on this side can't help people inside. So probably you wouldn't even be able to target something in there to send your pets through.
All right, so we'll pull her. We'll get her in position, and then we'll do Joey, Dan,
sending.
I'm trying to find the people that won't, like the DPS that won't have like a hard time swapping as soon as they get in. Yeah, I mean we'll just do Joey, Dan, you.
But you need somebody that's got interrupts because the mobs on the other side have put a debuff on everybody.
Yeah, so I mean Joey has pummel, and then Kyle can just he's got stuff. So so we'll do Joey, Dan, Kyle, and then whenever it's time for you to go, which I mean we will probably go over in the first few seconds, but whenever you go, let the ad get down, and then we'll send over. Well, I'll call out the rest after that. But just if you're getting when I say get ready to move, just try to get near the wall because there's only going to be, like they said, a few seconds before it'll make us have a new ad. So everybody just wants to get stacked up and then get ready to move together.
Also,
are you going to call out when you want us to go through?
Yeah, I'll probably be like XXX, you're going over in 5, and then everybody can get ready to move, and then once I say go, everybody can cross over together.
In the first room here, when the wind is about to blow, it does give you a trigger sort of effect. It does show you before it actually kicks in and gives you time to move to the other side.
Okay, cool.
Why don't you have Envy cross? I was gonna say first.
He doesn't have any interrupt.
That's the problem. He won't know when.
Yeah.
He can go last with us.
I'll tell him.
Lasty.
Alright. Alright, Alright, is that ready check good? Alright, cool. Alright. So, alright, we're getting ready to pull. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. What, dummy in front?
We need to go through now, right?
Yeah, so Joey, Dan, and Kyle will go through.
That.
I sat in the fire.
Looking for the wind.
On Dan, hurry.
See that?
Alright, you made it, good. Well,
let me know
the trigger on the wind.
Tunnel's coming, so everybody make sure you move against it. Oh, we got a...
well.
Okay.
I guess if you can kill him, then hell yeah. As soon as everybody's healed, try to send more people in.
Yeah, okay, Azmi, Borka, and Fugu get ready to move. Get up there.
She's almost full.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was very slow. Alright, go through.
Well, there's the countdown for whenever she explodes.
Alright, let's get
by the way, you off in here.
Steven, Jason, Sunday after this wind tunnel, get ready to go.
E.
Alright, one time in front of her. Alright, Steven, Jason, Sunday, go. Go through right now. Alright, is it just the... Alright, it's just us left, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Oh damn, we still had a minute and 23 seconds left.
We need to go now.
Alright.
She's gonna blow up this room.
Alright, let's go. Well, no, that's,
That's all level, that's all the rooms.
Focus ads before her. They're about to spawn.
You see, she's got an energy thing. When it fills up, you
okay,
gotta
to the
be
center of the room. Here comes the beam.
I'm dead.
I'm taking this out.
Hold a lot faster than I did in the video.
Like, don't be in front of her, don't be in front of her.
As soon as we heal up, Jared, tell us when to go through again.
As soon as we're topped off, we're gonna send people through.
Same groups.
Wind tunnel is actually coming right now, so get ready.
Want me, Dan, and Joe to go?
Yeah, as soon as wind tunnel's on. Alright, you, Dan, Joey, go now.
We need beams.
Ooh.
Oh! Yeah.
Alright, let's wipe it up.
Teams stay up about
That's good. We're
4
wiping.
seconds
I get
before
another
they start
shot of
moving,
this.
so
It was okay.
gotta keep
up
an
to
eye on that. And
I did 12.3K.
So, it's not off her energy. I think, I don't know if that's what people are looking at. Yeah,
That's what I was looking
you got
at.
chamber 1, chamber 2, and chamber 3, so we did fine on chamber 1. So we got a countdown, so we're good.
Yeah, so clearly the vertical beams is now where we're at.
And now room 1 is on fire.
Okay.
So I can see depending on where she's at, I can see the beams really well, like the one that she's got her back to, but I can't always see the other beams. So it's, I might need somebody else to call out beams for everyone else.
Just the sides.
It was just so that room was just the sides. I think once you get to the last room, I think it's top and sides.
I don't know about all your fancy add-ons, but if you just have bare bones stuff, it tells you right on the screen. Like the beams are.
Your fancy add-ons.
yeah, I do get a DBM warning that the beams are coming up, so.
Yeah, for us, we just made it into the next room, and there was not enough time to get to the other side.
So I was looking at the wrong thing when I was directed him to go through.
Jared, do you think we could fit one more person with either an AoE stun or something like that? Because there's 3 ads that are going to spawn, and we can't interrupt all 3.
I mean, I have mine.
For every person that goes through, it's going to spawn an ad.
For every what?
For every person that goes through, it spawns an ad. So if you put 4 people through, it'll spawn 4 ads.
But it's fine if they have an AoE stun or something like that, though.
Yeah, I'll send Fugu. Fugu or Jason send capacitor totem. So
for what?
I think.
Does he have capacitor totem?
Yeah, I got
it. You have a talented. Alright, so we can send Fugu over with the first group to drop capacitor totem on the ads whenever they spawn.
Okay.
Just make sure you wait till they're grouped up, or Joey
They
picks
walk a little bit, and then they transform into the blobs when they can be killed. They come out as ghostly figures with the players first.
Right.
I think I'll get them grouped.
Everybody's ready. Alright, pull it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and send Joey, Kyle, Fugu, and Dan over.
We're down to Fugu, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, now it's fine. It's fine.
Alright, we're at 1 tunnel.
Yeah. A little early.
Tell me in front of her. Alright, let's
fucking beautiful.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Oh my god. Alright.
Let's Azmi, Borka, Fugu, get ready to go. Get in the roller. Alright, you guys go now. Go ahead, go.
Yeah. Gotta wait on the capacitor. I won't have one for this one, Joey.
Wind tunnel's coming. After this wind tunnel, it's gonna be Jason, Sunday, and Steven. Jason, Sunday, Steven, get ready to go. Let me in front of the boss, please. Alright, all three, oh, well, so top off. Alright, Sunday, Steven, Jason, go now. Alright, as soon as they're done, those ads we're gonna go through. So everybody group up, get ready. Alright, as soon as one tunnel is open, we're gonna go. Alright, everyone else go now.
Ready for ads coming?
Alright, beam's coming.
Right in the middle.
Be right in the middle, yeah. Oh god, watch the sanitizing strike, please. Woo!
Oh!
Alright, in position to go in.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so we're good. Alright, Kyle, Dan, Joey, get ready to go. And Fugu, you can go ahead and go too with them.
Right after this.
Yeah, as soon as the wind tunnel ends, you guys go.
Try to reserve
Beam's
some mana
coming.
here.
Be close to mother, be close to mother. Alright, did you guys go over?
Yeah, we're down to Fugu though.
Okay.
I got the first one, Joey.
Get ready for wind tunnel.
Yeah, we didn't get that one.
Just a little bit.
We might need a hearing cooldown, I don't know. Alright, let's send, watch the beam. Beam's coming, be in the center, be in the center, be in the center. Alright, let's get, Borka, Becca, and Fugu, you guys get ready to go over? Get ready. Alright, you three go now, go now, go now. Steven, can you be with us, Blue, please, Petrichor? You will be coming up in a wind tunnel, so make sure you watch out for that. As soon as this, watch the beam, be in the center of the room, please, middle. Let's get ready to send Steven, Sunday, and Jason over. And we'll go and send Illidan over too. Alright, you guys go now, all of you go now, across the door. After ads are done, the rest of this group is going to be going. Alright, wind tunnel's coming. Be on this side, guys. You can find Star,
Good job, guys.
Alright, let's move over now. Let's go. Is everybody ready?
I'll top yourself off if you're low.
Yeah, let's go. Alright, here we go. Third phase lost, please. Don't be in front, don't be in front. Alright, yeah, we lost? Alright, good. Let's get these ads down. Make sure we get the interrupts on them. Good stun right there. Watch that wind tunnel, watch that wind tunnel, it's coming. Beam, be in the middle, be in the middle, be in the middle.
Alright, so basically what I'm doing now is the inexpensive casts to preserve my mana. And continue with
wind tunnel's coming. Yeah, go across, go across. If we have any kind of movement speed increase, please use them for everybody. Defensive beam is coming. Be on the right side where Star is. If everybody can find Star, line up. Hey, good job.
Not bad.
We didn't have to deal with the crossbeam.
That was fun.
I guess that's not a.
That might also be heroic. Had an alpha. Like.
I again got no gear.
Hey, no fucking way.
Damn, no ward waves.
So now she's turned back to being good, so she wants to be our friend again.
Saving my need token for this third boss. Hopefully we don't.
Oh, hey. What the fuck?
Why?
collection of data is imperative to combating the old gods. The runes you need
I thought we turned left. No, I don't know.
We're gonna go right toward Fetid
I would
Devourer.
probably use mine on this guy too.
Found the answer?
Negative.
There we go.
Where the fuck? Oh,
Something or just go down? Hey!
Developed and are scheduled to be deployed in 2300.
Alright, yeah.
Hey, there's that.
We do not have that kind of time.
Those are stairs.
Must be stopped now.
Trash!
In order to destroy the specimen, you must reactivate the vault consoles located throughout the swing.
So she's basically helping us, telling us what we need to do to.
Where the specimen will be purged by activating the re-origination drive.
We have a plan. Activate the consoles and put an end to Gahoon's plague once and for all.
We got paths coming behind us, coming back through. Oh god, probably kill this girl. Yeah, if they do that, let's go in.
We didn't know you pulled. We were all sightseeing over there.
No, my bad.
Oh lord. And they charge in, they're like, I want to murder you?
Top heels on
Just
mother,
you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Everybody gets one. That's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, that one probably isn't good. Then we'll do...
The War Mother's probably not good either.
I'm actually, Jerry, let me pull her.
We have CC.
Off to the side, and then you can pick up the group. Let me pull her behind her right there.
Oh, Chosen was a good one to kill. He was trying to sacrifice something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they turn into like big old boys if you let that get that off.
Hot. Got something against big old boys?
When they're like void monsters, I do.
The Void Monster. Obviously, that means he is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say kill the kitty cat first.
Man, there's no way I can break this.
Corrupted Watcher. I don't think the next boss is going to be terribly difficult, mechanics-wise. Unless they've done something to change it.
Corrupting gaze.
Move away from others. People move away from me, I'm in a corner.
No.
You got 3 stacks of... You got 3 stacks of shadow damage inflicted.
Oh, he's biggin'.
Oh, we could get it.
No, that's not right. Let me go this way.
Oh, there's just 3 chosen.
Shit.
I remember when these guys leap, just stay away from them.
Or the spin the ring girls.
So many UI errors.
Hey, you take this girl, I'll take the unmarked one.
Hey.
Gallery of Failures sounds like my kind of place.
You're gonna pop active mid whenever they do their brutal strikes.
I felt like that hit you like a truck and it didn't hit me at all.
I was looking at my dog and I didn't pop my shoulder arches.
Valid reasoning.
She's just looking so cute right there on the blanket.
So she used active mitigation. Or gets to use active mitigation.
Yeah, their active mitigation was Jared's dog.
Disco, weren't you talking about barbecuing it?
My dog?
You can't trample it around.
Aww.
Strutting it.
Hey, look, it's his dog.
Look at him. He just struts. Oh, he's tough to say. Okay.
Hey, big boy.
Hey, let's
That
try.
is disturbing.
Come here.
So like having 3 dogs, but you only have to take 1 for walking.
I just like that there's
Oh, he's
like
spooked.
that there's. Oh, don't be in front of that raptor. We know that move. What's this? That they're just sitting there bubbling. Oh, they just turned. Oh, they're changing the stuff.
Big boy's coming.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass clues from within trample.
Yeah, I don't actually care for that. Did you reload your UI, Jason? I might fix it or just relog.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
So I will probably use a token on this next boss.
Yeah, do anything.
Got a really nice weapon for me. I can use any of the pieces that drop. I'm due for something to fall.
This now fucking sucks.
Maybe we don't need to clear the whole thing.
I mean, that would be nice.
Well, the boss does a major blowback, so it's very easily we could get blown back into some of these mobs and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
You said blown.
And back.
I'm just holding back there chuckling.
Ah! I got aggro!
As a melee DPS, I hate these mobs.
Let's see.
That's not. Kind of looks like my ex-wife when he walks.
First one of this new raid.
Alright.
Yeah, get him. Hit the boss with your shield. Oh yeah, they liked that. Okay, that.
Oh no!
Hurry! Hurry! Fat ass is up! I know! Oh, thank you, Steven.
That's hilarious. Oh, well, right.
Oh, thank God for this, huh?
Can you mark one?
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, let's get this one. Hey, this one.
They keep changing shapes.
Hey, this one after that one's dead.
They explode after they change shape.
Gotta be in front of that raptor. Oh, come on. Come on.
Why did we send the paladin out there?
Yeah, you know.
He lets all the glory.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Envy got some BOE 355s.
Uh-oh.
Back.
We're
fucked.
No.
Hey!
Thank
That didn't happen.
Hey, let's kill a fucking raptor first.
Aggro!
You can't, no, he just leaps. You don't wanna, you can't stand in front of him. You can't stand in front of them when they're jumping.
That's not true, Jared. I've been standing in front of them on purpose the entire time, and I'm okay.
But you're a healer.
So am I! I just didn't know what was going on.
You gotta watch out for the leaps and the thrashes.
The swoops.
This
The
was really
swoops.
good if we had a tank that could like go out and pull them and then like leap back towards us.
That's a
I
concept.
made like maybe transform into a cat or maybe roar.
It's not. It's not because I made it back in a reasonable time. It was just they decided to transform.
No, you didn't. Molasses.
Alright, rest please.
So everybody can like hang out loosely, like toward the center of the room. Okay, and we're gonna tank the boss. The boss is going to be moved to different cubbies because if you kind of see like on the left and the right, there are these 3 chambers. You can kind of see like ash falling down or whatever, mold or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. So there are going to be these eggs that are going to be there, and they're going to be these little slimes that go and they or maybe it's a slime that's in there. There's going to be an ad that goes and tries to like free
Boss tries to eat the egg, he gets health.
the boss tries to eat the egg, yeah. So there are going to be eggs that are going to be in the wall. After so long that the egg is up, the boss is going to go and try to eat it. So I'm pretty sure I can tank him on top of the egg because it's on a timer. It's not by like distance or anything. So I'll keep him on the egg so the boss can keep getting cleaved because apparently, from my understanding, this is a DPS check boss.
Yeah, this is a butcher boss, just a tank and spank.
I'm gonna drop a big beast.
The worst part is again the knockback, but you can put your back to the walls and the cubbies and you won't get knocked back.
I don't know that you can get into the cubbies anymore. I think they hotfixed that to where the slimes knock you out.
Yeah, when the goo is falling, it'll hurt, so stay out of it.
Pretty sure knockback's only heroic.
Oh, is that oh, that's good.
Pretty sure.
Well, there may be a knockback that the boss will do, so everybody just needs, so we can actually set up some warlock gates, like, across the center of the map, so if you get knocked back one way or another, at least you can take the gate to get where you need to go, because if we don't kill those eggs quick enough, what does he do? I can't remember what he actually does if he does eat the egg. I'm just assuming the room kills the egg. Okay. So yeah, pretty much just the tanks need to stack. He's gonna hit us with thrash, so we'll need to taunt off. But the tank stack, all DPS, we can kite the boss over to the eggs. All DPS need to focus on the eggs. And pretty much at 50%, he's gonna frenzy, so he's gonna do more damage, and he's gonna take more damage. So we're gonna last to 50%. He's also gonna do a breath attack. So the reason we stayed spread out loosely is because he's gonna pick a player. He's gonna do a breath. Just don't stand in front of him. Yeah. So just that's pretty much it. Dodge the breath, kill the ad. Last at 50%.
When you say he picks a player, does that mean he focuses on them, so no matter where they run, he's focusing on them, or just...
No, he just points in that direction of that player.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So you said you're gonna drag him to eggs, right?
Yes, I'm going to take him to an egg, because I'm pretty sure it's on a timer. So, so yeah, we should be fine as long as we can get some cleave down, so... if somebody, so as we're facing it, we'll say left and right side right here. I'm gonna spin them around, but just if somebody sees the egg, please call it out. Point them right here.
Don't do.
Oh, Lord. Oh!
So I use my
What do I do
rapture
with the miasma?
because the tanks were taking so much damage. I wanted to give them
Is that,
extra shielding.
is that just a dot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just chill through it, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh my!
Oh, nah. Watch out.
I do not have breath.
Can I get a beat
It
on?
gives you all the time in the world. Yeah, can we be with Joey, please?
Alright, I'll stand on you, Jared, and try to help. Oh, nope. I'm gonna flip through it.
Hey, alright, here we go. So here's gonna be an egg, right? That boy. Watch out for this breath. Everybody move toward this egg.
Oh, there's more than one egg.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
There's 2 eggs.
It's about half full, so he's about to go.
Oh!
Yeah, it is.
The heck?
If the tanks are on top of each other, he smacks another melee pretty much.
The heck?
Join me on the floor, Jason.
Being
Watch
really
this breath.
aware. That breath is not doing that much damage. I'm trying to be really aware of my mana in this one.
Uh-oh.
Even though
The way he does this thrash, it might actually be kind of hard to position the boss over the eggs. Hey, there are 2 eggs. Back room there. Ooh, yeah. So all DPS get ready to switch. Watch this breath, and all DPS switch now.
There's eggs in the very back as well.
Yeah, there's 2.
Ow! What am I taking damage from?
Good question.
Yeah, it's...
There's like some kind of
malodorous
green
miasma.
icon.
We're getting ready to hit 50%. We don't have... Oh! Jason, do you want to honk? And do we have a B-res up?
Do I want to? Ow!
We don't have a B-res up. We're down 1 healer.
Why must you pick on the goblin?
Oh! Hey!
Hey, save that B-res.
Oh damn.
So I'll probably, let's not try to position the boss. If he turns weird, he'll kill somebody.
Do you have to move at all? Just keep him safe.
No, we'll just keep him in the center, and just let everybody run around until the others are knocked back on normal, so.
Ow. They were right, this fight is not shaman friendly. Because nobody stacked at all. That's what they said in the video, is that it's not shaman friendly.
Alright, so I'm gonna mark you, Joey, and then we'll just literally stay there in the center of the room and we'll stand on top of each other. And every 4 attacks is when he does it. So
But it's literally like you take 1 thrash, I take 1 thrash, you take 1 thrash, I take 1 thrash, right?
So there's
I'm not doing that wrong?
There's Thrash and Terror, so it's every 4th attack he's going to use the Thrash on the closest player to the current rank. And it says Thrasher is the target, inflicting 300% damage on them. So what we can do is, like, if you can just, like, hold against him, like, pretty much the whole fight, I can stand near you, and whenever he does, because it just hits the closest player to the tank for, the current tank for 300%. So I'll just let you hold him the whole time, and if you can hold him, then I'll just stand on top of you, and every time he hits me with it and chunks me, I'll just light the protector, and I should be good.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha, because it's just the closest person, so you don't even need to taunt back and forth.
So we're good.
I might have been fucking that around.
You're fine.
With the
so let's just whenever he comes in, we do pull. Just face him. Let's just keep him like dead center, and then face him toward the back of the room there, and then we'll just.
I just legit tried to kill both of us, right?
I know.
Oh my God, Kyle, we forgot to do the sacrifice. Will you please put the sacrifice down?
Wait, who is it gonna be this time?
The witch.
Becca. It's Becca.
Wait, no, someone light me on fire. I'll be Teldrassil.
Alright, Red Gods, we give you this sacrifice. We give everyone in the loot.
Die, demon!
There we go, alright.
That's good. That's good.
Oh my god. Wait, what toy is that?
That is Zandalari Effigy Amulet.
Side note, the Drust Ritual Knife is my new favorite toy. I used it on Jason after he died. It's pretty metal.
Which one?
The Drust Ritual Knife?
Yeah, the one that made me lose my soul.
Don't worry, I'll get to show you what it does soon.
Oh.
Is that why I saw his soul just leaving his body in the middle of the fight?
Excellent.
Guys, everybody good?
I mean, fine, good.
What was that fire effect on the tree drill? The Chaldra cell?
More miles late to the party. I need your buff. Thank you. Love me some stamina.
One's always buff.
Alright, go ahead and pull.
Please. Please.
You got Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna do Rapture again. Be hitting these tanks with Rapture. There's a lot of damage going out between them.
You guys initially getting into position is the scariest part of this fight.
I mean, I forgot. That was my fault. That makes you feel any better.
Watch this breath. If we do need to rotate because of breath, Joe, we'll just try to always reset him though.
Yeah, that's fine.
In the skull.
So I've got a minute on my. Whoa.
Jesus Christ!
I know. I was.
Alright, here they come.
It's my line of the protector.
Got a minute on my next Rapture.
I'm gonna be letting myself get chunked for like super low amounts. So. Oh shit! Watch this breath, guys. It's going right toward the.
God.
You guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be really far away from the healers right now
Not
too.
in range of everybody.
Nah,
I'm following you.
Oh, I have aggro on him. Feel free to
20
take him
seconds.
back.
I'll run near him.
Oh, got him.
Doing good on mana. Pretty happy with that.
No, breath. Get right, then we'll go back left. Alright, let's move over.
Rapture incoming.
Hey, you can let bloodlust, please. We're at 50%. Hey, eggs on right and left. I'm just gonna mark. I'm gonna mark route 1, so get ready.
So I can hit everybody else up with these bubbles.
Alright, let's do this one right here, guys.
Well,
Actively ignoring that command.
yeah,
That's
me
fine.
too.
Just
Get out of
breath
that
is going
vomit.
toward.
Please get out of that vomit. Where the fuck are you? There you are.
Let's do some raid healing here. Almost up to 13k heals. Nice. I'm gonna extend my.
Just breath.
Extend my
Good job, everybody.
atonements there. This guy's dead. If I do not get a drop, I'll.
We got ads coming in here in just a couple seconds, but I'm gonna say we just ignore them. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, Jared, I was fucking that all around with taunts last time.
Roll.
Nah, you're fine, buddy. Hey, wow, Steven, Titanforge 370 gear.
Buddy.
Oh,
Congrats. Oh my god, Boo got 370.
Oh my god.
Nice!
Congrats.
Double Titan forged.
Hey, mother.
Is this,
Well, not only did I not get gear, I did not get upgraded gear.
Don't make us run, you twat.
12.5k heals. I'm pretty happy about that.
Just got activated is all.
Yeah, she turns it on.
Alright. Well, wow, we still got 45 minutes, so on to Zek Vaz.
Nice, that got me 3 eye level.
Damn.
Let's just go out, reset.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, I'm 100% down at 9:45. This is optional. Like, we're gonna do normal till 9:45, but if people would like to stay on for a couple, yeah, I'm sorry, 11:45. If people would like to stay on for about 15 minutes to midnight to try Talic on Heroic, I'm down for that. So it's up to the group here.
Do it.
Where the fuck are we going right now?
I don't actually know. I was talking, so I wasn't paying attention. Let's just
Going to
Vectus?
Vectus, he's this. Yeah, he's this way.
Go
It's
right.
completely opposite, right?
Lake Vault?
No, it's Zek Vaz.
Right.
Not Vectus,
Zek
Zek Vaz.
Vaz is other way.
So we just need to go back to where we came and run up
Makes it
the
easier.
opposite.
Hall of
That's
Sanitation.
trash.
Is that right?
Do what now?
Sure.
Hall of Sanitation?
It is no. Yeah, we go back in the main
Archives of Eternity
hall, and then the Archives of Eternity.
Jared, ride me.
Oh, sorry, where are you? Oh, heck, no. Okay.
Can't mark.
It's fucking great. It's like riding a scooter.
Oh god. Interesting.
Hey Jared, are you
Jesus
ready to
Christ, you're
tank?
moving all over the place. It's fucking my scooter. I can't actually. I can't click on anything. I can't also get off of you. What the fuck?
I was really hoping we'd die.
That was horrifying.
I was just hoping this.
Hey, I got aggro.
Hey, fuck that shield.
Yeah, we should probably pull all 3 of the next groups and stop pussyfooting around.
Watch the spin to win.
Dude, you should run into the next group.
I don't want to.
It's not.
The cooldowns are on, don't worry. I can sign
I don't want to! I'll do the same thing, Joey. I'm gonna bring that girl back here, and then you can get the group.
Alright, alright, alright.
Target chosen. Whoa!
Oh, she likes me!
She did like you. You took her.
If you were a bear right now, you'd probably be pulling.
Target chosen.
Oh, she leaps. This one's different.
Jared, next time can I have assistant to mark stuff?
Yes, you can. I'm moving to right now.
I said next time. I want it this time.
You're right. You already have it.
He doesn't want it.
No
Sciotto.
No Sciotto.
Oh, Sciotto!
How'd your draft go?
Pretty goddamn impressive.
Are you satisfied?
Pretty sweet, I guess.
That's what I know. Expected to bam.
Hardest part was the shading of the upper lip.
Ow! Like you.
That's pretty good. It's probably my best picture I've ever done. Joey, what'd you do last summer?
Does he remember? Does he remember the quotes?
I don't.
Oh, come on, man. That's the best one. Told you.
Uldir is my cousin. I killed like 50 of them.
No.
No. Wait,
That's good.
Hey, let's not what's up there.
Run.
Begun.
That staircase is just a giant troll staircase.
My bad.
Ah, get it?
This is the mythic.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oops. Ooh.
Out of line of sight for a second.
Ooh, fuck!
Hey, some more.
How the fuck did that happen?
A stray moonfire, I think.
Huh?
Was that what it was? Yeah, it was,
I mean, I'm definitely tabbing, and I was looking at the ceiling, at like the construct, the thing that's going in the ceiling over here.
Tabbing and targeting.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're gonna get both these to sacrifice the same gap. Fuck it, let's just let one of them go. I don't know. We've killed everything too quick to find out.
I'm curious what the hell the point of the staircase. Oh, it's literally nothing. The map ends over here.
They did it to troll. Or for people that don't pay attention, I guess.
We don't look at the map.
That wasn't like shots fired, I was just saying.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Did weed out who all the fucktards are. Not even names.
I got that
What is
one.
this shit in the middle? Is that where we go after we've done fucked everything up?
Probably.
That looks like where you fight Joel.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
There is no dozer.
That looks scary.
There is no Dana One Piece.
Are you a god?
funny. There's a Star Trek Easter egg with some of the Zool drops.
So is the whole raid released today?
Yeah.
So you could do all the bosses?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, it's the LFR that gets released in waves. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, here we are.
Hey, baby.
Now entering the data vaults. This is a comprehensive collection of
LFR Motherfight's gonna be fun on LFR.
Holy shit! Hey, everyone's gonna walk through all at once.
Kyle's getting chasty.
Oh yeah, this idiot.
Set off all the other bugs.
Oh. Alright. Well, yeah. There's some fucking beetles.
Much? Cheating pork, I can't go there.
You go there?
Oh, I can't go there. I'm sorry.
Dropping a few just because I can.
I'm gonna beetle on me now sometime.
These ads, pay attention to these because there will be similar ads in the fight. They will focus players. So
You ain't
the idea is to be able. The idea is to lead them into the boss and then stun them because they are CCable. And then hey.
I probably should have dispelled that. Sorry about that. I was reading the fight.
Were you reading the fight?
Yeah.
That is
honestly,
unprecedented.
you've been so successful so far.
Oh my soul!
Oh! Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Oh.
The heavy tank dying.
Make sure to check your flasks. They're probably up by now.
Alright, I'm gonna take this boy. Whoa, mind controlled!
Nope. I actually have a full hour left on mine.
Stun me.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Oops.
I'm gonna focus on healing.
That's the wrong button.
At the moment.
Wow.
There's Porca.
When you see these people get mind controlled instead of spelling a moon fighting.
Hey, that's pretty heavy in the franchise's price, so that's the mind control in this game is bullshit. Like, we were doing, what was it? Warcraft Manor?
Oh my god.
Borka got stunned, and
Mind controlled.
I'll go fucking get him, and then he fucking disengaged back and turtle shelled, so I couldn't fucking stun him.
Yeah, they always use your cooldowns.
That Fugu stunned me so I couldn't heal him, and then he died.
I don't know where this boss spawns.
Right where that
go to the
dude
bathroom
is.
real fast.
Wherever that boy is.
He's right in front of
Yeah,
you.
right where that guy is.
Did you say you're gonna go to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Elon said.
Yeah, you go ahead. I mean, you can kill this guy.
We're still in trash.
I'm gonna go sit with Azmi, so that I don't sit at the boss.
Hey, she's also going to the bathroom, so it's great.
You know what? I too am going to the bathroom.
Hey, I need you to stand on top of Becca and Illidan.
I was gonna. Shouldn't you be saying I'd like it if you healed this this kind of scary guy? You know, since you're dying.
No.
Our other killer just died.
Yeah, that was me. I was typing on Facebook.
Hey, watch the shadow crash.
Oh, if I was a priest.
Dragging over to Becca and Illidan.
Yeah, if I was a priest, I'd be yanking them.
Elon would die anyway, so yeah, do that.
Look, I like your transmog. It's very horde.
Thank you. I was actually gonna wait for a roll.
As he turns world PvP off.
Yeah.
Oh! How did I go from 305 melee damage to 140k melee damage?
Oh, there he is.
Bye-bye.
I don't know what that is.
Be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Red Ram.
Red Ram.
David, I'm sorry. I just saw your.
Hey, Morm, send Gingy your streaming feed.
It's on my Facebook page. Tell her I'll send it to her on Facebook.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, wait, Cal's not here.
How did Buddha die?
I sent it to her on Facebook.
Yeah, I was talking to Gingy on Facebook because she was asking where the stream was, and I died because I was tapped out.
So, David, sorry, SawCon? No, I'm
all the time.
I'm not going to go to SawCon. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I missed your question there. It's kind of intense doing a little bit of healing here, so...
Elemental DPS is so bad it actually kills us.
Alright, so how the hell does this boss work?
I'm waiting for one more person to come back.
Okay.
Poorly!
Wait on. Oh, okay, I was wondering. Alright, so Zek Vaz, it is a three-phase fight. So the first fight, I don't know if people are paying too much attention, but that gear in the back, that's got like sparks on it, it's going to shoot out random players throughout the fight, so there's going to be a little bit of raid-wide damage, goddamn. So it's just going to constantly zap people, it's unavoidable. One of his big abilities that he's going to do the entire duration is called Surging Darkness, so he's going to make three big AoEs on the ground. There will be like an eye, and like I think two of them. So everybody, you pretty much just get out of the purple. Like there's going to be areas that's going to open up. It's going to be like a huge, it's going to be like room filling. So there's going to be areas that you can go where there's no purple. It's usually going to be near him, or it's going to be like you'll see like the edge of the ring. You can move out of it. So just get out of Surging Darkness. And then there's going to be, everybody wants to be kind of spread out during stage 1 because there's going to be a big eye that's going to pop up in the back. It's going to shoot players randomly. It will do more damage, like it'll leap. And he'll shoot players nearby, so everybody needs to be spread out whenever the eyeball spawns. And then last, there's going to be ads that are going to come through, so we're going to tank the boss. Let me mark it here. We're going to tank the boss right here, right? I'm pretty sure that the ads spawn more toward the back of the room where he is now. If you get fixated, go like let's say I'm fixated and I'm like a ranged player or something like that. Like if we tank him on Skull, try to like go right here to make all the ads, or well, I think they're actually going to fixate multiple people. So everybody will like stack up like where I'm at, kind of, to make the ads like funnel over to where the boss is, and then like Gareth or Illidan or Cell or Fugu or somebody, they can drop like Password Totems or Chaos Nova, and then essentially we want to like funnel all the ads underneath the boss, stun them because they can be stunned, pushed, rooted, and then cleave them down and AoE them down really quick. So that's the goal with the ads. So just stage 1 is ads and then the I-beam. Stage 2, he's going to put a debuff on somebody called Rolling Deceit. If everybody looks around the room, you should see in between the discs, there are like little cubby areas that you can kind of tuck into. If you get Rolling Deceit, run either to the back of the room or in one of those cubbies to drop it off, because it will leave an AoE cloud on the ground, and if a player were to run into it, it would summon an ad that...
What's that ability?
It's called Rolling Deceit.
Okay.
There you go. So just drop those off. It makes that little cloud. The clouds do kind of like move around over time, but I don't think that they pat like all over the room. So just if it does happen to get near you for any reason, don't step in it because it's gonna make an ad, and I'm pretty sure the ad like hurts like hell. So he'll also spawn new ads in this phase, which they just cast Void Bolt. So we'll just need to aggro them in near the boss. DPS him down and alternate interrupts on its cast.
From this guy, I have gotten
the last three, or stage 3, that little thing that shot in phase 1, the little zappy gear, it's going to go pretty nuts, and it's just going to constantly shoot players for more damage. He's also going to do an orb, which if you're reading Envy's talking about it, the orb is going to pop up in the air, and it's going to drop down slowly to a spot on the ground. If it touches the ground, it's going to fuck like the whole raid with damage. So what you have to do is we have to have a player stand underneath where it's going to land. The orb will touch them and then get launched back up in the air and start falling down in a new place. Whenever that orb hits you, you will gain 100% increased health, damage done, and healing done. After that debuff expires, you become mind controlled, and we will need to kill that person. Because he will go around and do fears to people. I mean, we could CC him, but with this group, we just should just kill each other, because that's what everybody likes to do. That's pretty much it. I mean, I guess I can call out who's going to get buffs first, and we also will probably last in the 3rd phase, when we're getting damage buffs and stuff, so I might be calling out for people to get it quickly, or it might not fall too much. Or it might not fall too fast, like over time. I don't know how quick the orb falls, so we'll just have to kind of play that by ear, but I'll try to call out who's going to get the orb next, but the second 3-phase fight is a little long, but just dodge the Surging Darkness. If you see ads fixated on you, just kind of come to the center here to kind of lure the ad over the boss so we can stun and AoE. Don't stand too close together outside of the ad part if you need to move to fixate, because the eye blasts, that's stage 1. Stage 2, interrupt the ad, put your rolling to seat in the cubbies or in the back of the room. Stage 3, we're going to lust, and we will alternate out which players are picking up orb. So, does anybody have any questions?
How are you and I taking off on a lash?
So, you remember how we did Agrimar?
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3.
Alternate. Yeah, so he's going to, I think it's like three smacks. So, they said in one of the things that one tank could potentially take all of it, they would just get 100% reduced healing done, but I don't know if I'm a fan of that.
Right.
So, I mean, we'll pull him the skull, we'll face him toward where he's standing currently. Like, hypothetically, if I have him first, I'll take, I think it's 2 Void Lashes. It's a Void Lash, Shatter, Void Lash. So I think I'll take the first Void Lash, I'll take the Shatter, then you taunt, and we like, you'll be behind him, and we'll switch where we're standing, and then you'll take the last Void Lash.
Okay.
And then as soon as my stacks clear off, I'll take him back, since I think you'll have 50% reduced healing, so.
Are they slow enough to be able to do it that way?
I think so.
Okay. We don't need to be like, take him slightly to the side one way and me be on the opposite side, or?
Yeah, that works. So. Alright, ready to check.
Gingy's waving back at you.
Hello.
Alright, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come here, you bastard. Oh, I'm an Albeast.
We all are. Most are.
Fugu, can you move a bit?
Surging Darkness should be coming. Here's my void. Alright, so there's that. Oh yeah, this is... Alright, now you take him. Yep. And one more Void Lash. Alright, cool. Alright, Surging Darkness, get ready. Alright, everybody should be not in that, so move wherever you need to move.
Oh shit.
There's gonna be 3 of them, so we're gonna have to constantly be moving, right?
Hey, get in the middle.
There's 2 different areas. Alright, can you... Well, it's fine, he's fine right there. Make sure you're not in front of the boss.
Whoever's not being from the middle of everybody.
Alright, get behind the boss, right? Get behind the boss. This is gonna be nice. Alien best you can. Stun, and then DPS goes down. They do have like quite a bit of health, so
they're getting run out.
Hey, alright, good job on the ads, guys. Alright, I think he should be doing it. Alright, here's my first Void Lash. Here comes my Shatter. Alright. Thank you. You got that I-beam move, you need to get away from players, yeah.
It's a really small area.
Alright, here comes Surging Darkness, get ready to dodge. It looks like that's pretty static, so... Oh fuck, really ads. Alright, everybody get underneath the boss, underneath the boss. Let's get a stun. Can we get a stun out on him?
I mean, they're spread out too much.
Joey, do you have shockwave up? Dan,
yes.
can you trank, Dan?
No, I can't actually.
I just did a barrier.
Jared, you gotta take him. There you go.
If you got that eye laser, you need to make sure you move away from everybody. Alright, let's try to recover. If anybody can help off you and stuff like that, try to get it out. Let's try to top everybody off.
Got out of mana already.
Right, the void's coming.
Gotta be a little conservative with my spells here.
Do it, you bastard, come on.
I know, right? He's like, nah.
I don't think I'm gonna. We might be in phase 2. Alright, here we go. These guys need to get interrupted. Remember, you're roiling chaos. Make sure that we are putting that... Alright, Indy's got it, so he's going over to the cubby. It's good. There's my first Void Lash. Here comes my Shatter. Take him, please.
Those radiances are expensive, but we're taking that.
Alright, we got one more ad up.
Do it. Okay, I got my rapture.
I do not...
What's that blue AoE thing?
Just...
that.
That's, somebody dropped off the road in the seat.
Party.
Yeah, just go run through it.
Alright, so everyone can see it's like the purple cloud right now. I think it's behind Envy or Becca, one of the two, so you just watch out for that. I think it's also behind Warren.
First Void Lash.
Oh, I did. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. I'll take both. It's fine.
I just dropped the pain suppression.
Oh, fuck. Joey, can you get that ad?
My taunts. Yeah, got him.
I'll keep the boss for a minute while you get the ad. Good job handling the Surging Darkness guy.
I'm taking the boss.
Alright, thank you. You have to move out of that, bud. That's what it's gonna put it on top of.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm taking my first
Void. We have Reaver in the middle.
Yes, try to get interrupts on the best you can.
Oh, and we got a
Shatter's covering.
Darkness right there too. Don't stand in that.
Jared, you need to take him.
Hey, you took all that just fine. I should not. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Wow, luckily I had shield wall up that time.
Alright, let's get, I got one marked.
A lot of damage going out.
This can be stunned, so use that to interrupt if you don't have one.
Oh, thanks.
Right, got a mind bender coming back here, so I get some mana.
The one in melee's dead, so we still have one more up in the corner. So let's try to get that one down real quick.
Really watch out for the rolling the seat in the middle.
Good call.
I'm gonna pull the boss back a little bit, I guess, to try to get...
Yeah, somebody ran into
it.
I jumped into it.
That's fine, I got it picked up. Let's just try to get him down.
Healer's wet
He will
dream.
explode for AoE when he dies, so make sure everybody's top down.
Hey, here comes Surging Darkness. Get ready for AoE damage.
I'm out of mana.
And then the last one's gonna be right on top of you, Joey, so you might need to move a little bit. And then let's try to get him back towards Skull, okay? Yeah, let's try to get him back towards Skull. Hey, there's more of these girls.
One Void Lash. Ooh, Steven. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm out of mana.
We're gonna do him.
I too am out of mana.
We burned a lot of mana with that phase where we had to save everybody.
And I'm dead. Not even.
Alright, so some stuff to watch out for. There is a purple hit marker over your head if you are going to get shot with the laser. I saw that we were taking some extra damage from people just getting hit by like the AoE. It's not super huge. I want to say it's like 5 or 8 yards, but just if you get it, just try to make sure we get away from the group. That way we're not taking extra damage. Really, it is a blue cloud-looking effect for avoiding the seat. I mean, if we're keeping them on the edges, they might drift up. Oh, that's not the right. That's not the right. I think they might. I actually didn't really see a whole lot of moves, so I'm not sure if they're moving or what. But just you really need to pay attention if you're getting the debuff. And then we need to make sure we're not running over it, because that was extra damage that we didn't need to take. What else? I'll try to mark a little bit better. The 2 ones that'll spawn near the boss for the caster ads, melee can pretty well, through melee and tags, we can interrupt those pretty well. So we're actually, we're going to focus down the 2 caster ads that spawn near the tanks first, and then after that we'll move toward the ones in the back, but ranged players, we actually have 1 ranged. We have bench here. No, we have counterspell. We have bench here and counterspells. And
if we get an interrupt on those range ads, they do move. So the ones in the back, as long as we interrupt them and don't slow them and stun them and shit right away, they'll come right to the melee.
The interrupt doesn't last very long. They'll cast after like half a second.
Yeah, they don't get locked out. So.
I mean, they were meleeing me.
I don't know if you can grip. You might be able to grip.
I think you can in normal. I don't think you can in heroic.
That means Bang can push him back too, if he wants to push him.
Yeah. So if we get a counter shot and a counter spell on the ones in the back, then hopefully they come forward a little bit and mess with that. But just try to watch the interrupts. They can be stunned, so stun will be good.
Envy's asking if you'll do a DBM countdown. I'm sure he wants to pre-pot whatever.
Yeah, I saw him. I'll do that. That's pretty much what I was able to notice. Make sure you watch the clouds. That way we're not making unnecessary ads, and be quick to move on your eye shots. So yeah, I think a lot of the damage that we actually suffered road wide, beside the eye shot, was after we kill those big ads. They do the big AoE damage to the whole raid, which hurts a lot. So we need to make sure we're not popping any of those at all. So.
As purple circles are sharp, are we supposed to do anything with those, or just leave them alone?
It depends on what you're talking about. Yeah, the blue/purple is rolling deceit, so don't run over those. You will kind of see purple on the ground for the surging darkness. So
you don't want to be in those either.
You can pretty much just anything that's on the ground.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, just avoid everything on the ground. Unless it's rain or green.
No soaking in here.
Alright, so...
I think there is one thing that you soak, but that's in like 3rd phase. We'll tell you to run into it if we need you to.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's the countdown?
We're pulling.
Mute?
I think you did.
Do what?
We didn't hear you count down.
And I did a DBM pull. Did it not?
Yeah.
I mean,
you did it. DBM did it.
That doesn't help all the people without DBMs.
Much work.
We assume everyone has.
I mean, it's not required.
Kyle's never had DBM.
Right, so we're going to try to get spells. Do our mana.
Alright, there's that. You can kind of move back. Alright, ads should be coming before too long. So everybody can kind of stack. Everybody go ahead and stack up, like behind where the boss is, except for the player that's currently getting shot. Thank you. Oh, good job. Alright. There's the ad, right? So everybody's stacked up.
Go take him.
Oh, what the
Let's
hell?
get stunned. Yeah, get stunned.
Oh, you just got zapped.
God, they have so much health.
Group up a little bit.
Yeah, everybody,
Yeah, get in
they
here.
follow you, so everyone needs to be stacked, like, on the same page.
Alright, there's no more ads, so you guys can spread out a little bit more. Get ready for the eyeball stuff. Alright, here comes my Mind of the Void. There's the healing. Here's my shatter.
Run.
Good job, Steven. Oh, yeah, good. Good job, guys. That was really good with that eyeball that time. Surging Darkness should be soon. Yeah, here we go. Alright, ads every group. Try to get stack up real quick. Come in right behind the boss or out, depending on where you are. Let's get some stuns out. Try to get some hard CC on
First
them.
one.
Somebody's in the middle.
Second one, Jared, take him.
Somebody's about to. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, not good.
We got healing
We're
programs.
spreading out again. That stops what we want.
You're getting on, Jason.
We're in the seats out.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so target this one first, right? One in melee.
Look at the
If you got
background.
rolling
See
the
that?
seat,
It's like Yogg
please.
Saron back
Love
there.
of God, put it not near the road. Alright, there's my first hit. There's my shatter. Alright, good job. Let's focus this one down next. Try to get interrupts as we can. Good job with that rolling deceit.
Yeah, there's one right in the middle.
Can you pull the far one out? Ah, damn it.
Fuck.
Hey, that's hot. There's this big guy dies, there's gonna be a big old pulse of damage.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Get ready, healers. Damage now. Yes, that's where a lot of our damage is coming from. Surging Darkness, get ready. Alright. Well, we lost 2 healers. Did you guys get hit by the Surging Darkness?
No, I died at the drop off.
Oh. What'd you say, Code? You did?
I was trying to drop off a poopy.
Same here.
So 2 of our healers got hit with the I-beam.
Yeah. No, they were,
No, we were dropping off the puddles.
They were dropping off puddle during Surging Darkness because it overlapped.
Fun.
I mean, Worm's doing a great job keeping people up.
Let's see if we can push to phase 3, see what that's like.
What percentage is that?
I think it's 40.
Alright, there's another Roiling Darkness in the middle. Someone in melee needs to really watch it. Yeah, spawn another one.
I don't seem to be getting any warnings on when it's actually going off.
It's a debuff on a single person, so I mean, unless you have it, you're not going to get a warning.
Oh, it just says, yeah, I just see begins casting.
I'll try to. Let me see if I can. I'll see if I can't try to find the debuff. See who goes to. But yeah, everybody really needs to.
I see it's getting.
It's like a 9-second delay.
Yeah, I mean, you have the debuff for several seconds.
Does it not change your whole screen too?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a purple outline around it.
Yeah.
Now I see like a gray black white screen with a gray outline around the edge. What is that?
That's the Roiling Darkness.
Or that, yeah.
That is what you need to run to the edge of the room and drop off.
Yeah, I was expecting some sort of a circle around you or something, or a marker.
No,
Well, you have a marker over your head.
No, the I-beams is a marker over your head. The Roiling Darkness will change your screen.
Okay.
Also, it's just a dot on you. And it's got like a 9-second delay, so it'll count down. So you don't have to run immediately if you've got like Ghost Wolf. But just as long as you can get to the edge of the room, or it expires.
Alright.
Or not directly under the boss, whichever one comes quick.
Yeah, it is going to be rough during Surging Darkness to drop your poopies. So, I tell you what, let's just try to keep everyone stacked here. So everybody, well, range and healers, everybody can stack on X, okay? That should help also with the mobs. You really should only move, we'll just have the players that are getting marked with the eye laser go left or right. So everyone else stacks, it shouldn't really be a problem. When ads spawn, they'll all just go there. Don't panic when the ads are coming, you are going to get hit. It doesn't look like the dot becomes unmanageable, and we have enough hard CC where too many shouldn't go out. So if everybody's stacked, that'll just make it real easy to leave all these ads down and stuff. So.
Oh, I should eat. Oh, happy.
Alright,
will you DBM and...
Yeah, I'll do both.
Thank you.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I didn't mean to rapture there, but I need to use it.
Alright, we're gonna be dealing with the Surging Darkness first, alright? So get ready for that. It's my first Void Lash. There's my Shatter. Surging Darkness should be soon. Alright, here comes Surging Darkness. Everybody come in. After this expires, I think it's everybody moves out, everybody move out. You move out or come in, it's either one. And then me or Joey will need to rotate right here. Ads should be coming soon. So everybody should be stacked up, right?
I-beam. Yeah.
First stack.
Alright, stack up.
I-beam.
I-beam. Somebody.
Alright, that was good. Good job. Now everybody can stay stacked, right? So everybody should be, melee should be kind of stacked on Skull. Players should be stacked on X range and healers. Comes my Void Lash, and we are going to be dealing with a Surging Darkness here in a second. Move with your eye lasers, that's good. Okay. Here comes a Surging Darkness. I do believe this one everyone comes in.
Good news, Norm. I accidentally just innervated you.
Everybody, whenever you move, all range, move back out and go toward X. Alright, stun right here. Can we go stun?
No.
Alright, then the tank's gonna rotate, so let's just get these ads down, keep them grouped up. Alright, that's good. Good. One.
Oh, that was all three of them.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Alright, rolling the seats are coming out. Watch your rolling the seats. Drop them off, please. Sunday, you got B-rolls up.
He's casting it already.
Alright, somebody's got rolling the seat. Move. I think is it figures at you? Yeah, move. Go nudge somewhere. Go nudge. Good job, bud.
That was very bad.
Dan, have you tranked?
Yep.
Surging Darkness should be coming soon.
Still on that left.
Can you give me the timer?
This one. Here's the shatter.
On BS, please.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. Comes the Surging Darkness. So this one, everybody should be coming in. Alright, go everybody in or out. Booker, you have rolling the seats. Hold on, you also have rolling the seats, so get ready to drop that off.
Oh my god. I'm really slow.
Alright, we got ads.
You mark one for soldier.
Yeah. Alright, Adam. Alright, I'm gonna help with these ads, Joey. As soon as you can, try to reposition. Watch those rolling the seat right there. Wherever you move. So let's get this.
Please.
Oh, and they move.
They will move if you stun them. Or interrupt them, I'm sorry.
No, like the puddles move.
Oh yeah, they will scoot around the room a little bit. That's why we want to drop them off at the edge.
Goddamn. And it's rolling the seat.
Ah. Thought it was rolling in the deep.
Now watch it, it's moving. The one near the boss.
B-Res not really getting.
Everyone come in, get...
Oh, no.
Get, done.
Totem in 5 seconds. Totem up. Me dead.
Can you onk?
Yeah, I got it.
Jump out with these ads.
Me dead again.
Ah.
Lots of healing over time healers here. Jinx was our direct healer, so...
I'm gonna go ahead and take him back until you're... we're kind of scooted away from where we were.
We did.
Alright.
Wipe.
What's the problem with taking the boss over top of the ads? Like moving the boss?
The thing is
so much damage on board, we have to leave and go get these ads when we could cleave them down.
Oh.
I was in that phase forever.
Not a single worthy traitor.
41%.
Does he like cleave or anything, or?
Yeah, I mean, is it just the big circle that shoots out? Cause that's everybody should be looking for that. It's not that hard to do.
It's just the Void Lash.
Void Lash? What was that?
That's the
AoE attack, but it's an AoE and cone in front of them.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, if we just call it out, just hey, melee can watch out for that. That's their own fault if they get hit. But I mean, we're in that phase way too long.
Yeah, it's taking too long to kill those void things.
And they just keep shooting.
They do keep shooting.
A lot of damage.
If it's one.
Yeah, I don't think we did help close to 30% yet. Like it's like 45% is the lowest I've seen, really.
I think I saw 38% earlier.
38. Okay, I mean that was probably after like 3 minutes of that one phase.
Do we need lust for third?
We don't need it for third. I mean, we're gonna get the 100% damage increase on players. It's just kind of like eventually you'll run out of players. It'll be at 30%, so how far are we traveling? We're traveling from 65 to 30. So we're traveling 35.
Say that again?
To get to 3. What?
People get mind control and then we have to kill them. So we lose people constantly.
Right. So, do we have like a damage buff or anything during that time?
Yes, 100% damage buff on one player.
And it needs to be a DPS. It's not gonna do much good for ranged. Or melee, or fucking healers.
Oh, so the thing that you get mind control at the end?
Yeah, so you get a buff for like whatever seconds, and then once it expires you get mind controlled. But you do 100% more damage while you have the buff.
Right. How long does the buff last?
I don't know. 15 to 30 seconds probably.
So we're thinking that we want to save Bloodlust for the entire raid, so 2 people roughly can get 100% increased damage for the...
We're saving Bloodlust because depending on how often the things fall, we're going to run out of players in Phase 3.
Right.
So in getting to Phase 3, faster is not going to help us if we don't have the damage to finish Phase 3.
Right.
But we can always try it and see if we really need the extra Bloodlust on Phase 3.
We can. We haven't actually made it to there yet, so we can try less than 2.
I like the idea of dragging the boss over the ads. I think that'll help a lot.
We can try that.
And Steven life gripping one in or whatever, that helps a lot. But yeah, as whenever you mark on the skull, everybody really needs to hit that one because there's a lot of times people are just hitting random ones on the side instead of cleaving one of them.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, and that reduces overall damage if we can get one of them down faster.
Alright, so everybody kind of knows where to stand, so I'll move back. So here's what we'll try. We'll try killing the one under skull first, and then we'll drag the one under where X is. I'll try dragging the boss there, and we'll
Do we need markers? Because there's gonna be a boy there.
I know there's gonna be a boy there. That's the order. Like we're gonna kill ads in. We're gonna kill Skull Eye first, and I'll drag him to X.
We could just follow you and the boss, but...
Good for visuals, this is good.
Alright, there.
So, beginning of Phase 2, we're going to lust now. Is that the plan?
Yeah, we'll lust. Let me see the percentage. 65. 65, we're gonna lust. Oh wait, ignore this. Oh wait, there it is. Oh no, I'm gonna pull again. Hold on. Just wait a second. Wait. Alright. Ranger was probably like, what the fuck?
It's flexible. You can have anywhere from 10 to 25 players, and so this is just our group of friends.
Alright,
so
5,
typically you try to have
4,
one healer for
3,
every 5 players.
2, 1.
So it's you know, the instance scales itself based on how many players you have. That just is good because not everybody can field 25 players, and then you don't have to leave people out if you have 14. You know,
Alright, my first
running
gold
10 man only, things like that.
Here's my shatter.
So it's actually a really nice, flexible.
Surging darkness should be coming up. Everybody should be getting worked their way in.
Oh, there's a little one.
Oh, never mind. That changes it up.
Yeah, the dungeon scale.
Alright, in and out, whichever everybody wants to do.
The raid scale.
And it should just be a tank one. Nope, that's wrong. That's all fucked up.
They're backwards.
Oh, static. Ads should be soon, so everybody group up please behind the boss. Except if you have eye lasers, everyone should group up behind boss, like near where Skull is.
Laser run. There you go.
Try to do a little more.
Hey, we stand right here.
My mana, but I tell you, it's tough right here with all this AOE damage going on.
My bad, man.
All good. I don't think it's actually all that bad if we're not taking AOE damage or anything for us to do all 3 hits.
Yeah, I'm just worried about something.
Because I mean the heal thing doesn't last all that long. It really doesn't.
Okay.
If it even goes on us, I don't even know.
Yeah, I'll take all 3. It's fine. Somebody's not watching their eye lasers. Laser.
Stand up there with you crazy Caucasians.
Watch out for the surging darkness, here it comes.
That's spawn here in a second.
Everybody stack up. Try to get close together for the ads. Just stand right on top of
I'm gonna drop
Skull if you're
barrier
behind Spawn. Can we get a stun right here? Yeah, good job.
Drop barrier.
Alright, don't wait for a boss before Lash is going out.
I beam.
Yeah. Somebody did not watch their eye beams.
Alright,
Just re-rack.
I'm gonna need
Gotta
a
be watching
repair.
those eye beams. It can't be hard to see, man. It's got that big old purple thing over your head.
Oh, we did make the 11:45 limit.
We got shot.
Well, we did hit 11:45, so we are coming back in here tomorrow. Did everybody want to try Talic on Heroic, or would you guys rather do another pull or two on this boy?
Indifferent.
Okay.
I would try. I would rather try Heroic Talic. We've been trying the same dude over and over again.
Yeah.
Let's try something different.
Yeah.
Just run out, run back in. We will be coming back in. You work tomorrow, right, Kyle? Tommy, are you not gonna have time?
Yeah, I get off at 9:30, but I'll probably be home by 9:30. So I mean, if you want to, if there's trash, you can hold without me. I don't care.
I'm not gonna be on.
Is this gonna kill us as we walk through this?
Hell yeah.
Probably.
That would have been hilarious if they left that active.
What'd you say, Dan?
Not gonna be here tomorrow.
Why?
Because Jason wanted to heal.
That is.
Wait, how do we even get out of this? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Uldir teleporter.
Yeah, there we go.
I think that was in the other boss room as well, actually.
Damn it.
Alright, we are just gonna give this a couple pulls.
What?
We're gonna do a couple pulls on Heroic.
I'm gonna need a summon.
Everybody stand outside the instance for a minute, don't enter.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm rocking this on 2 hours of sleep.
And you're doing good.
So you said you will be home by 9:30?
Yeah, I'm probably maybe sooner. But I can't imagine it'd be any later.
I'll be like 9:30.
You'll be 9:30? Okay. We'll just do 9:40 tomorrow. As we'll start. We'll give maybe 10 minutes to get on and stuff. So we'll come back in at 9:40.
Should be fun.
Is everybody out of the instance?
Oh, I went back in after you changed
to run back in.
I see a skeleton running into the end.
Everyone out.
Hey, yeah,
Are we supposed to be in or out?
You're supposed to be out.
Okay, I'm out.
But you updated it and then I went in.
Okay. If you notice, that's fine. So if everybody's out, you can go out and go back in.
Wow. So much confusion for two choices.
We needed to repair. There's a boy over here.
Taloc survived the Amod strike. We cannot let this monstrosity stand between
that's
us
probably a good
and
idea.
Gahun.
Best goods in the Empire.
You know what? Is that real?
$320 repair bill.
You know it.
So
If we down him, I'm using my need token because it's heroic.
Hell yeah.
Alright, everybody's in. So you can take the marked and I'll take the unmarked.
Oh, whoa, foods. Hold on now. Julie, you.
Julie.
Oh. Yes.
Sent all the buffs.
Got a yawner.
And our guild have rank 3 big feast.
I just got it.
Okay, I got it too.
Grab him?
So which one did you say I take marked?
Yeah, you can get marked. Well, I mean, we'll have to rotate back and forth, but you can start marked and you can come.
I want marked the whole time.
Shit.
This should be fun.
So I'm reading what the guide says for how to deal with the Void Weavers, and they say that you're supposed to put 3 players on each of them.
We can also try that. We can try both ways. We can try. We can try one way. We'll just try moving the boss, and then maybe after a few pulls of that, that's kind of.
There's no one on this skull.
And I'm sitting right here on it.
I mean, he was whacking the fuck out of me with melee.
Not anymore.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Let me get this buff for bots up.
So did the tentacles do that pull, or? I thought that was Marm last time. Like, I thought I was just being blissfully ignorant, and Marm was like, "Hey, get your ass over here. Do your job."
You never know with Morm.
I mean, he saved my ass before doing it. It wasn't unappreciated. I wasn't doing what I was doing, and then I got pulled over, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, Marm."
Joey, can you yell at me again?
Alright, so as far as same, so like whenever he does cudgel, he does do the further you are away from him, the less damage you're gonna take, because it will do raid damage and space out distance. So where the triangle is over there, the same spot where players with the cone, the knockback ability, what's it? Hang on, static. What that's called? Yeah. Yeah, so the players, the same side where they run for Sanguine Static, whenever he does do his charge over to blue, like whenever the tank goes over, everybody needs to try to kind of run toward green to reduce their raid damage from whenever he hits. The fight's exactly the same, it's just more damage, so you'll get hurt more with the slimes, you get more hit more if you're standing stuff, so just...
And watch for the beams this time.
Yes.
The Void droplets in the intermission, is Joey gonna keep soaking him, or are we just gonna have range kill him?
Joey
looks like 70,000 damage every time one explodes now. That seems like a lot.
Well, he can, if players can, if we can, like, kill him before, like, range can kill him before they get to somebody.
And normally they had like 90,000 health.
It didn't seem like it was get killed when I was grabbing him before and someone was aiming at him.
We'll have range try kill him. If they are going to get to a player, you can get in there and stop them.
Well, I think there might be a bug with the defensive beams not activating right now.
Good.
We'll find out soon enough.
Because even on the heroic, or even on the normal, it should be there.
In one of the videos, they said it might only be mythic.
Well, we'll find out in just a minute.
Dan, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're active, you should always see them under form, so.
They're big and purple.
Less than full, Jared. Right.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Say that really quick. What I just did over there on the side, I did a quick pot in flask.
Somebody not go far enough to the back. So there's a lot of blood here near the boss, so we need to make sure we're going like further back.
Oh, shut up! I tried.
A lot more letters.
I got a res.
That hurts more.
Cudgel.
I'm gonna wait
get the green, get the green. Yeah, that hurts a lot more. There's a lot of space at blue now, so everybody make sure you try to get to the blue wall.
Oh,
the heck? Yeah, he goes to get his cudgel.
Wait, right there, but oh well.
I didn't mark myself. Wait, am I still marked?
You're still star.
Yeah, I'm still, okay. So, star next, everybody make sure we're grouping up once the elevator actually starts moving. Should be having a cudgel soon, so everybody get ready on the green. Around the green. Alright, everybody can reset.
Get his lip.
Alright, here we go. Every group, everybody get their skull.
What does that do us?
Alright, yeah, kill that volatile droplet.
Range, gotta kill that thing.
There's another one coming up. Somebody needs a kite. There's stun. Yeah, there's a knockback attached to those, so. And you're gonna.
There's the beam.
Oh, the beams are there.
Yeah, I just looked over the edge and saw that one half a second before it popped through.
Yeah, that was bad.
You can see him over the edge. You see right there? Yep, you can see him over the edge.
I was looking and I think, oh, and then dead.
Yeah, we know using the max zoom out range, Blizz.
If you tilt your camera down,
boss around it.
If you tilt your camera down just a little bit, you can see it well before it hits the elevator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Max camera tilts it down.
Yep.
But you gotta be at max camera.
That wasn't too bad though.
I always am for raid.
Alright, we'll do one more, and then that'll be it for the night.
Alright.
Yeah, that beam's no joke.
No.
I cut it in half.
Open sesame seed buns.
Oh god.
If you wanted to put a mark on me, I have the ability to kind of stand in one place and look at shit.
Also, you mentioned 18 players. 4 of these are pets. These are pets.
I can try enough.
So actually, we're only
I'll
running
try and stand
14.
in a safe area.
Just use personal. Yeah, I got you. Let's use personal.
Or I can say where they're coming, like to my left or to my right or whatever.
Yeah, and I'll use peasants using your personal food.
Whoa, so to keep droplets, we did get split. We went different directions whenever the blood started coming. So from Skull, just when we group on the elevator ride down, we are going to rotate toward green. So everybody kind of be going toward that direction after this stab.
Everyone has to do that.
Yeah, that way we don't get split.
And then our druid healer gets exploded by a slime.
Loaded.
Oh shit. Alright. Pouring in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiated. Plasma collection. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Buddha and... yep. Alright. It's a single stack. Alright. Move to green. Here comes Cudgel, move to green. And then don't be, if you are melee, please watch being in between the boss and the Cudgel.
Just stand on Joey or whoever X is.
Is green covered in blood for anyone else?
No.
No.
Oh, persisted through reload UI. Okay, well, note to self.
Setting on static. Good job so far, everybody. He's getting ready to throw the cudgel, so get ready to rotate to green. Alright, rotate to green.
Going to here.
Alright, make sure you're not standing between him and the cudgel.
Let's Stone's composure.
Alright, here we go. Good job. Alright, everybody stacking your skull. And remember, we are rotating toward green.
Yeah, I'll let you know about where they're at. Just like in here. But, cause I see him.
Get on this side.
Range.
Things on me. Things on me.
Yeah. I can't see anything right now.
There's one coming right up the middle, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna splice two to the side.
Oh, move.
Oh, watch out. Good job.
Okay, right where we are.
There's one. Be careful.
Other side,
Looks
it's
like
coming on the side.
Yeah, long ways right.
I'm not.
We're stopped. There you go. We got one coming up on the right side.
No!
Bye. On the right side, come towards the middle, guys.
Oh shit! Goodbye!
Ah!
You can just look up and zoom out. I feel like...
There's one going right through the middle. Or
Yeah, I was
right
pushing
through
it
the
and
middle.
looked.
Oh, crap.
What to say? Can't beat him. What? I survived?
Ground's
Can we
coming
just
up.
leave?
Get ready to jump.
Hey! Alright.
Okay.
My fire's green.
Get some B-Rizzes out, I guess?
Oh no.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
Got it.
Well, if we
I've
just
got
get
blood
past the
on me.
lasers.
Everyone be careful, I've got blood on me. Don't let that blood kill you. I'm just gonna lay down. Please leave me alone. Go kill that guy.
Alright guys, that was good. Really good
I
job.
didn't last very long on my own, that's for sure.
We'll be back in here tomorrow at 9:40. So
Wait, Orca, wait. You can't do anything down here. You're like stuck down here now.
yeah, we're done.
I'm gonna leave.
funny.
I have a
I wanted
heart.
to see you could like go to the next boss.
That was not terrible, considering, until that second phase. The damage coming out from those blood pools was huge.
The schedule for the rest of the week is going to be Monday, tomorrow at 9:40, and then Monday I'll have to see what everybody's work schedule is, but we'll be in here. I'll try to get in as early as we can, but tomorrow 9:40, Monday at 9 something, and hopefully everybody can just kind of watch up on the fights, but Zek Vaz, and then we're going to do Vectus. Probably would really help if everybody studied the last 3 bosses pretty well. I don't know. Hopefully we get Zek Vaz, and hopefully we get Vectus tomorrow. Zul will probably take some practice, so if everybody really watches those, Zul, Mythrax, and Gahoon, that'd help a lot, so everybody can kind of see what's going on, because they're 3 of those are pretty need a lot of coordination, so.
Alright, so as you're hearing and getting... Hey, no problem, Candy.
So this guide does say that the tanks should bring the boss to the Void Weavers.
Okay, that sounds good. We will. I'll do that. We'll just do like a counterclockwise rotation and kill them. So that should help. But thanks, you guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
And we have a good
Thanks
night.
for coming and viewing.
You're welcome.
It was fun.
You did a really great job tonight, Joey.
Yeah, good job tonight, everybody.
Thanks for coming. And we're going to sign off here in just a minute.
We're on top of
And,
things.
we'll see you. I'll be back again tomorrow at 9:45 or so. to try this again. All right, well, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.